What's shaking, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Yazoo. We're going back to the penultimate track of their Upstairs at Eric's release, 1982. Mentioned it before, album produced by Yaz and Eric Radcliffe. Upstairs at Eric's, which I now understand was sort of a converted church, and apparently there was eventually like multiple bands working on different albums in different parts, like upstairs and downstairs in relation to the studio. So very intrigued by that history. And it's one of those things where you learn about the way some of these albums were produced and so on. It just has this sort of like charismatic history in the techno world. There's some labels that just the way some of the tracks were produced and the names they were given and so on. It's hilarious, and it's just this sort of tapestry of history. I love it. So yeah, we're gonna listen to a tune called "Winter Kills." It's a harsh sort of title. The idea of harsh winter weather, but of course winter could be an emotional metaphor. It could be a social metaphor, or interpersonal metaphor. It could be a number of different things. And killing, kills. It could be once again metaphorical. It could be like dying on the inside, dying on the vine, a relationship not actually coming to fruition. So yeah, it could be a number of things. We'll have to see. I don't remember the tune by name. I did have this record or cassette tape when I was a kid. I keep mentioning it, so there's a chance when it starts I'll recognize it. But again, as I've gone through the album, there's been a couple that sort of rung a bell, but there's been a few others that really didn't come back to me even as I was listening to them, which suggests to me that when I had this album, I probably kept rewinding and playing two songs in particular. Don't Go in Situation. I do remember loving those. So yeah, anyway, this is Winter Kills, 1982, Yazoo, Upstairs at Eric's. Oh, hello. Make sure we're not redlining. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't this.
In your love,
I do love her voice, I'll tell you that.
on bright days,
Oof, dark. Like sonically. But she's saying on bright days as it took a dark tonal turn. Did you hear that?
unkind, to remind you,
It's a pulse, but it's not a heartbeat. It's like a
how winter kills,
death chant, like a dirge, but with a drum, not a bell.
you drove too fast,
Oh shit. Could be more literal. That was like
you rode
theatrical.
on half fan, when you got too scared.
This album is more experimental than I remembered it. With I before E, except after C, and
How winter kills, tear at me, searching
whatever the song was with the Our Father like layered over it. Whispered, breathy, supplementary vocal streaks dash across the sky. God, the low end. If it's given us red line issues, I apologize. But it's so forceful, insistent.
pain
Come back there with
in
pain.
your
The high
eyes
piano.
makes me cruel,
Mm.
makes me spiteful. Tears are delightful.
Schadenfreude or for
Welcome
yourself?
you, nightfall.
Oh my god.
How winter kills. I'll tear at you, searching for weak things.
I like how she tapped into that really deep, low tone. I'm also trying to chart like thematically where we're going, like there's like resignation, idea what I was getting into like 4 minutes ago. The composition there was so good. Again, that tone was probably flared out a bit. I apologize. There's a certain frequency ranges that my system is like, holy shit, bro, that's hot. Yeah, that was insane. Did not expect that. I mean, again, with Winter Kills, you know, I maybe thought it might be dark. I thought it might be, you know, pessimistic or indicative of a sort of like gray pallor over the sky, whether that be, again, emotional or literal. But I didn't expect it to be so sort of down-tempo and with this sort of plodding pulse, this like relentless, you know, you can't escape your mortality sort of pulse. Incredible. Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to that one again and just sort of let it seep its way into my brain. But yeah, let me know what you think about that. Let me know if that's one you do remember and, you know, sort of have particular thoughts about. Love to hear it. Yeah, we got one left on this album, and then we'll be done with the debut album from Yazoo, and this one, that one will be called Bring Your Love Down, parentheses, Didn't I? Which again, you know, that does suggest a darker, more pessimistic or cynical sort of theme, or at the very least indicates that there are prior events and actions which have led to a severing of what once was a sort of flourishing and flowering love. So yeah, we'll have to get to that. Let me know what you think. Shout out again to Yazoo and Eric Radcliffe. And yeah, I'm going to go back and continue to go through their second album as well. So ultimately we'll go through all of Yazoo's catalog, which despite it being limited, I have come to understand that, you know, we are sort of lucky that there was a second album anyway. So yeah, let me know what you think. Other than that, thank you for listening and watching. I'll see you next time.